About how an opioid addiction starts. But the truth is, many people who suffer from an opioid addiction may have started with opioids that were prescribed to them as treatment for pain or certain diseases. They may have developed a dependency while using their prescription after taking them for a long time or at a higher dose than prescribed.
The total number of opioid-related deaths in this country was 5 times higher in 2016 than 1999.
We have weather. We have our own weather kid, Eastern Oregon Alive weather kid, Gabe. He does the weather weekly on Fridays at 5:30 as well, so check that out. He has a forecast for the whole week coming up. He does it all himself. He's a spectacular, marvelous kid, and it's awesome.
By the time we hit midweek, I think odds favor we will remain mainly dry. There's a slight chance of a snowflake in the morning hours, in the overnight hours, through the first few days into next week as a weak system passes on through, giving us some cloud cover. Otherwise, we are looking at a mix of clouds and sun with temperatures warming up into the lower 40s heading through next week.
We have my sports show, Eastern Oregon Alive Sports, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5:30 p.m. right here on EO Alive. Check it out. On my show every Friday, I like poach some dancers off the internet, like people just randomly dancing, and I put it on. It's called My Friday Dance, and it's just, it's Friday, man.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
So what I usually ask most people for the first question is, how'd you end up at EOU?
Yeah, well, it wasn't a super hard decision to make. I mean, I wasn't heavily recruited out of high school. I mean, and not a lot of people really talked to me. Like not a lot of colleges offered me anything, but I mean, I came here and on my visit, I just was hooked. I knew that this was the place I wanted to go. And the fact that I was able to play baseball as well as wrestle, that was just a huge factor going into that. It made the choice, like there was no way I could turn it down.
Hi, I'm Chloe Carson, the head wrestling coach of the Grand High School.
I'm Dustin Azure, head wrestling coach at Eastern Oregon University.
Hi, I'm Blake McNall. I'm the assistant wrestling coach at Eastern Oregon University.
And this is Doddsy with EO Live Sports. You're watching Wrestling Wednesdays. Let's go. We have EO Talks, which is where we sit down with random people in the community. Well, let's not say random. Let's say people that are making a mark in the community. And we interview them. We talk to them. We see what their life's about, what their job's about, or whatever their mark that they're making on this community and how it is affecting this community. Here's a little peek.
Hey, Eastern Oregon, thank you for joining us. And today I am with Lisa Ladendorf, who is a part of Housing Matters. And Lisa, I will let you tell us how you're involved in Housing Matters and what's your role there.
Okay, great. Thank you, Brent. So as Brent said, my name is Lisa Ladendorf, and I am a social worker who works here in Union County. I work with the Northeast Oregon Network, otherwise known as NEON. That's how many of you may have heard of it. And NEON is the sponsoring organization for the Housing Matters Union County Coalition. We hold the grants and write the contracts and help support that coalition with organizational infrastructure. So my role is I'm the representative from NEON to Housing Matters. I work with the staff and the executive committee and provide facilitation to the larger group do grant reporting on behalf of the coalition and that kind of thing.
And then finally, we have AM on EO Alive. Tuesdays and Thursdays, live show, 8 a.m., hosted by me and BC. We sit down and we just talk about current events. We bring on heavy hitter guests, and it's live. You can interact with us, so check it out.
For that week period. And we had some, I was like a month ago, Carrie brought it to my attention, we had like 5 that they threw on us back from November, which I thought was unfair. But the thing is we were so high over dropping a level. Why would I want to even fight over 5 cases when we're 30 over even getting close? So this scenario worked out like, I wish it didn't work. I mean, I wish it didn't happen. I wish it was just, you got 43, we're good. But it turns out that, I had to go to bat for 3 of those cases and it worked.
Wow.
And so talk about social media for a second. You said you got hammered. Is there anything you want to respond to people who might be misinformed or might not understand what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not a big social media fan, but I heard rumors that the commissioners are hiding, and I think someone called us bootlickers.
We also have a full studio with the ability to do anything for your production needs. Check this out. So sit back, relax. The stream will be starting anytime, and it's a great day to be a fighting tiger.
Services as well as just Marine Corps, which Casey's currently pursuing and why he's not present and playing today.
Pick that up. I'll start.
His advice for future players: work hard and hit hard. A favorite memory: doing a backflip on the field after winning state championship last year.
I like to think that.
I'd like to thank Coaches Mack, Walcott, and Goddard for helping us make it great memories. Thank you everyone on the field and off the field for your love and support and ongoing support in the community. Thank you. Number 7, Casey Cornford. Number 8, Peyton Cooper, quarterback. Parents Derek and Gayleen Cooper, sisters Gwen and Natalie Cooper. Future goal: attend college and continue to play a sport. Advice: be a good teammate. Football is the ultimate team sport. Give 100% in practice and 110 on game day. Favorite memory: scoring a touchdown in the playoffs and the state title. Many thanks to all my coaches, my family, parents, and their support. I also want to thank my teachers, making sure I turned in my work, and the community for their support to the kids. Number 8, Peyton Cooper. Number 10, Joe Barnes, wide receiver, defensive back. Parents Rob and Jerry Barnes, brothers Daniel and Owen Barnes, Andrew and Robbie Lundy. Future goal: training to be a wildland firefighter. Unsure about college at this point. Advice for players in the future: enjoy every moment, it goes fast, and work hard. Favorite memory: locker room and the bus ride home after state title. He appreciates having a chance to play football at LHS and play for a state title with all the seniors. Appreciates playing out his senior year here with his friends and playing with Coach Mack and Walcott. Number 10, Joe Barnes. Number 13, Anton Evans, kicker, defensive back, and wide receiver. Tonight, Anton's wearing number 7 to honor his best friend and teammate Casey Cornford, who's currently at boot camp for the Marines. Parents Ron Evans and Jane Barrymore, brothers Taylor and Revan, sister Rowan. Future goal: wants to kick in college. Advice for future players: work your tail off, enjoy it while it lasts because it's gone way before you know it. Favorite memory: getting ready for the first kickoff at a championship game and winning it. He wants to thank Coach Mack for asking me to come out and kick for the team last year and giving me the opportunity to be a college athlete. Number 13, and tonight number 7, Anton Evans. Number 68, Lucas Shalene, left tackle. Parents Shannon and Jason Shalene, sisters Kaylee, Devin, and Alyssa. Future goal: Lucas wants to attend trade school next year and pursue a job as an electrician. Advice: in football, my teammates have taught me anything. It's teamwork and everything in this game. Stick together, watch out for one another, and never turn your back on a teammate. Favorite memory: driving home from the game and just hanging out with my friends on the bus. Wants to thank coaches for helping him learn the game. First year, helping him through the difficulties of football. I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me in the new sport and always staying by my side. Finally, I'd like to thank my teammates for always having my back. Welcome me to the family. Number 68, Lucas Shalene. And that's your senior class of 2021. Give a round of applause. LeGrand High School Marching Band. Let's play some football.
Friday Night Lights at Community Stadium. We have the visiting Baker Bulldogs, who are 2-3 on the season, against the LeGrand Tigers, 3-0. The Tigers are coached by Rich McAmoyle, Dalton Sheets, Matt Wolcott, Michael Fields, Mike Shireman, and Robert Gillies. The Bulldogs are coached by Jason Ramos, Joel Richardson, Trace Richardson, and Travis Bloomer. Bloomer's a familiar name. I know a lot of Bloomers in Baker. That's crazy. So for the Tigers, I mean, this season it's been, you know, this pandemic, it's been crazy to say the least. We didn't know if we were going to get this game with Baker, and I'm just happy that we got the rivalry game. And there's been a lot of smack talking going on this week on social media. So, I mean, we got some LeGrand graduates that are parents of kids on Baker. It's going to be a good one. So I'm going to be here on the call. This is Dodzy, and let's get it on. LeGrand's going to receive. They'll receive in the north end zone here at Community Stadium. It's been a really nice day, a little bit windy, but besides from that, I mean, it's been gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. LeGrand honored the seniors before the game. That was really cool. Like they did a little thing for Casey Cornford, who left for the military, and it's just really exciting. So LeGrand brings it out to the 41 on the opening kick, and we'll see what this McAmoyle offense has got to start this game off. Baker's losses this year have come at the hands of Vale, North Bend, and Pendleton Nikiawe. LeGrand beat Vale, but it was a tight game. This game's going to be, I mean, it's a grudge match. It's going to be a trench war. And I mean, I think whoever controls the line of scrimmage wins this game. LeGrand comes up to the line. Peyton Cooper starting at quarterback for LeGrand. The big hurt for LeGrand this week is losing Brody McMillan. He's out with an injury, and he's the starting running back. Cooper keeps. Runs it to about the 45, second down and about 5. Yeah, the Brody McMillan loss is huge. I mean, LeGrand perseveres. They're the defending state champions. This team, they only have a handful of seniors, which is way different than last year. Last year we had 22 seniors out here on this team, and it looks like there's an injury on the field. Yeah, like I said, last year we had 22 seniors. 6 of them are playing at EOU now. We got Blaine Shaw starting in the defensive backfield for EOU. Shuckle's getting a lot of time on the defensive line. Parker Robinson's been dressing down. Next year, look for Spencer Gerst and Joel Rogers to be in the mix too. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, Nathan Reed is getting some carries this year too as a true freshman, which is really cool. Injured players, number 55, Nick Bornstead. I think this is his first year playing football. If I remember right, when I talked to him, I met him as a baseball player out on the baseball diamond. He's the first baseman for the Tigers. Hopefully, this is a quick comeback right here. Let's get this taken care of. Peyton Cooper comes under center. LeGrand's offense trying to get it going here in the first quarter. Looks like a pass. Pass is complete to number 11. Or no, excuse me, number 10. Joe Barnes. First down, LeGrand.
Hamilton with the stop for the Bulldogs. Ball will be spotted at the Baker 46.
This is awesome. This is the first game of the year that I've actually got to see in person, which is amazing. We're slowly getting through this pandemic, and we're gotta thank the high school for being vigilant and keeping these players safe, man. That's the most important part. Ball's on the Baker 45. It's first down and 10. LeGrand, so I've talked with a few of the LeGrand coaches, and they're just as pumped this year as they were about last year's team. I mean, there's no difference. It doesn't change with those guys. First and 10 LeGrand, or first and 15 LeGrand. Cooper keeps around the left side. He gets a block, gets about 5 yards. So now we're looking at second and 10 LeGrand, and I mean, we're moving the ball. If LeGrand can average 5 yards a carry, that's more than enough to control this game.
Gain of about 6 brings up second and 9 for the Tigers.
Second and 9. Ball's on the Baker 45. Yeah, the Casey Cornford story, man, that's crazy. He left for the military and missed his senior year of football. I don't blame him with COVID. Who knew what was going on? Barnes is in motion. Illegal formation on the Tigers, 5-yard penalty, so we're looking at second and 14. 2 early penalties on LeGrand. Formation penalties. LeGrand comes to the line. Barnes in motion. A little sweep action. Gets about 4 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 11.
Hamilton with the stop for the Bulldogs.
Big third down for LeGrand right here. I mean, you want to get the momentum early, so
third down and 10 for the Tigers.
It's one of those things where you need to get first downs on the first drive and just establish that, momentum early on. Third and 10 on Baker's 46. Barnes comes in motion. Cooper takes the snap, keeps it. That looks like a first down for LeGrand. Peyton Cooper keeps for about a 14-yard run. And the sticks move. We have first and 10 LeGrand on Baker's 31.
31-yard line of Baker. First and 10 Tigers.
I had Peyton Cooper on my show, and we had to have that conversation about, being the quarterbacks, being the leader. Some of the responsibilities are you got to sit in front of the microphone every once in a while. Motion by LeGrand. Inside handoff. Little to no gain there for LeGrand.
We have a flag on the field.
That was Barnes on the carry. Man, I'm loving this. Friday night lights in Eastern Oregon at the beautiful community stadium. This place is absolutely gorgeous, man. It really is. You sit up here and look at this turf field and just have to appreciate it and be grateful that we live in such a beautiful area. So it looks like there was a penalty on Baker. We're going to move the sticks forward. It'll be first and 10 LeGrand on the Baker 16.
First and 10 Tigers.
LeGrand comes to the line. They run almost all of their offense out of the shotgun with motion. So you'll see a guy come in motion almost every play. Sweep. It goes nowhere for number 20.
Caden Nelson with the carry. Excuse me, that was
Carson on the carry. Yep, Braden Carson on the carry. Second and 12 from the 18. LeGrand needs to punch this in right here to just establish this This is LeGrand's first home game of the year, as crazy as that seems. And we're playing in April. Yeah. Cooper takes the snap, looks to the corner, avoids, and Cooper's brought down in the backfield for a sack by 57. Xander Arriaga from Baker with the big defensive play. That'll make it 3rd down and roughly 20, I would imagine, close to.
Brings up 3rd down for the Tigers.
3rd down and 24. That Baker defensive front is getting through early. Third down and 24 right here. Baker 30-yard line. Cooper goes under center. Fumble on the fumble recovered by number 8, Braden Cooper. I just called him Braden Cooper. His name's Peyton Cooper, for crying out loud.
From the Baker 31-yard line.
It looks like 4th and 25 for LeGrand from the Baker 31. I mean, this is the area where you pretty much have to go for it. It would end up being a 48-yard field goal. It's a long field goal in high school, so right here you just go for it on 4th down. Cooper takes the snap. Baker's defense is in there again. Fumble on the field. Fumble recovered by number 80, Eli Basenius. So that'll be a turnover on downs. Baker will be getting the ball at the LeGrand at their own 31. Baker comes to the line. Gabe Gambleton under center for Baker. Handoff up the middle for about roughly a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4, 5, Baker.
Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs.
Baker to the line. 2nd and 4. Gambleton takes the snap. Gambleton hits Caden Meyer on the outside for a 1st down. Baker.
Number 15, Caden Meyer.
Caden Meyer's dad is a LeGrand graduate. He's probably secretly rooting for the Tigers. Don't tell anybody. Gambleton in the shotgun. Baker comes in motion. Inside handoff to Gage Bloomer. Looks like a 1st down for Baker.
Gain of 1 brings up 2nd.
Oh, I guess it's 2nd down. 2nd and 9. My bad. Baker has one of those systems where they run the plays in. Kind of old school, but, you know, if that's what works for you, that's what works for you. Meyer wide out on the near side here. Gambleton keeps it himself, goes around the outside, breaks free. Big run for Gambleton there. That's a close to 30-yard run, and it'll be 1st and 10 Baker at the LeGrand 34 or 20.
Flag at midfield.
We got a flag. Hold up. It's on Baker, so it's coming back. That negates that run there. I'm going to try to get all the names right and everything, but I'm spotting for myself right now too, and haven't got to call any games this year football-wise, so I'm learning some of these players on Baker and LeGrand for that matter. Gambleton in the shotgun. Motion. Jet sweep. Big play by Anton Evans. Was that number 1?
Third and long for the Bulldogs.
Cesar Rodriguez, my bad. This defensive front for LeGrand is going to have to control the line all game long. Baker's offensive line is big. You got a bunch of big boys on there. I've had one of Baker's offensive linemen on my show, actually. Let me see what Mason Van Arsdale, number 65. LeGrand jumps. That's offsides on LeGrand, and we're going to take it forward 5. That'll be 3rd and roughly 13 on the Baker 39. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. 0-0 game. I think LeGrand and Baker are just kind of feeling each other out right now. We see, this is a rivalry game. I mean, this game's huge. Meyer split wide, close to the LeGrand sideline. Gambleton takes the snap to pass. He's going to run with it. Oh, there's a big block on the outside. Wow. Oh, yeah. Another flag on Baker, and that's going to be unnecessary roughness. We're going to bring that back 15 yards probably. Wait for the referee's signal. Yep. We're going to take that back 15. I do believe that's a spot foul, so that'll come from like the spot of the foul. I mean, that 20 years ago, that's a good block. I don't know if, that's tough. It's one of those ones where you just, yeah. So that'll make it 3rd and 21. Baker has the ball on their own 32-yard line. Like I said before, Baker's 2-3. They have a 2-1 league record. LeGrand's 3-0. Gambleton takes this. Oh, it's snapped over his head. Ball's on the ground. Fumble recovered by.
Ball on the ground. Looks like recovered by number 66, Jarrett Armstrong.
Jarrett Armstrong, 66. So that's funny. Let me tell you a little bit of the story about Jarrett Armstrong. His dad and I played baseball together. His dad is. I gave him his nickname J-Rock, and he still uses his nickname. First and goal, or 1st and 10 on the 15 for LeGrand, and here comes Peyton Cooper and this LeGrand offense. LeGrand jumps off, false start on LeGrand. We're going to bring that back 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 15 from the 20. Early penalties for both teams, man.
Legal procedure on the Tigers puts it within the 20-yard line.
Cooper takes the snap. Inside handoff. Gets about 5 on the carry.
5. Jake Eskew in the stop for the Bulldogs. Brings up 2nd.
That's Max Huxall on the carry. So the Tigers are missing their starting running back tonight, Brody McMillan. He's out with an injury, season ending. There's got to be some depth there. I mean, Cooper takes the snap. He's looking to pass. Oh, That's intercepted by Baker, but that's going to come back. There's pass interference on that.
Intercepted by number 3.
It was intercepted by Gambleton, the quarterback, but we have numerous flags on the field. This ball's coming back. I don't know why they haven't whistled it dead yet. There's another penalty on the sideline. There's about 5 flags on the field right now. There's at least 3 different penalties. There's pass interference on the catch. There's something over here on the right side, and then something on the sidelines too. So we'll see what the referees come up with after they huddle and figure this all out. I know that at least there was pass interference. Beautiful night here in Eastern Oregon. A little bit windy, a little nipply out there, but not bad. We have some fans too, which is really cool. We're gonna get through this pandemic. Work together. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of guys on either sideline compared to last year. I mean, you look at the sideline, and there's roughly probably total with the guys on the field, 30, 35 people at the most. And if I remember right, last year there was probably 50. And this pandemic year, as you know, people are doing other things. Casey Cornford went into the military early. It's just been a weird year, and Baker has even less on the sidelines. So let's try to figure out what happened here. There was at least 3 penalties. It looks like they're putting the ball on the 15. And it's going to be, there's a penalty on Baker, 2 on Baker. I didn't get to see what the penalty was. I know there was at least a pass interference, and that's probably what LeGrand will take. Looks like they called a personal foul on LeGrand too, but I did not see who that was on or what it was. Oh, personal foul. Okay, so they canceled each other out. Personal fouls on each team. So the pass interference is going to be a spot foul, I would imagine. I think they get it at the spot of the foul, but so LeGrand catches a break there. Well, I mean, if you want to call it a break, I mean, he had to pass interfere to get the interception, so I guess it's not really a break. As soon as I get this ball placed, I'll try to give you guys an idea of where, what's going on here. What in the?
We had pass interference, and then 2 offsetting fouls, and then another personal foul on the Tigers, which puts us back. Okay,
so let me re-explain this. Pass interference, 2 offsetting personal fouls, and then another personal foul on the Tigers makes it 2nd and 17 on the LeGrand or the Baker 22. Cooper takes the snap. Quick pass outside, incomplete. 3rd and 17.
Cooper's pass intended for Barnes is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down for the Tigers.
So early in the season, LeGrand beat Nissa on the road, 42-8. They struggled a little bit with Vail, but ended up winning 20-19, and then they boat raced Ontario last week, 54-6. Baker's had a couple of losses this year. They lost to Vail at North Bend and Pendleton, and they beat Nissa in Ontario. Cooper takes the snap, hands off inside to Huxell, and he stopped that Baker defensive front, man.
He's brought down by Jake Wright.
That Baker defensive front is tough so far. McElmoy's going to have to reach into his bag of tricks and figure that out.
24-yard line.
So now we got 4th and 19. Ball's on the 24, so that makes a 41-yard field goal. So you go for it here. I mean, this is go for it zone, and let's see if this Tiger offense can make something happen. Cooper keeps, fumble on the ground, recovered by LeGrand, and that'll be a turnover on downs, and it'll be 1st down and 10 Baker on their own 26.
The Tigers will turn over on downs. The Baker Bulldogs, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Lights are just starting to come on here at Community Stadium. Beautiful night. This is one of the best views right here, sitting up here in the press box, I tell you what. Hamilton takes the snap, inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer breaks it for about a 20-yard gain.
Down by Rodriguez and Chacha.
First down, Bulldogs.
Brought down near the 46-yard line of the Bulldogs to be 1st and 10, Baker.
Baker comes to the line. So far in this game, Baker's offensive and defensive line are controlling the line of scrimmage. Gambleton gets stopped for a loss in the backfield by Braden Carson, and I think that was Cole Jorgensen.
2nd and 11.
That'll make 2nd and 11. And that'll end the first quarter right there. We've seen a lot of penalties in this first quarter. Crazy amount of penalties. Both teams are going to have to tighten this ship up, and 0-0 after one. Baker's got the ball on their own 45, 2nd and 11. Little bit of a sloppy first quarter for both teams. When we look right at it, there's been a lot of penalties. I don't know exactly how many, but if I had to guess, I'd say there's close to 10 between the two teams in the first quarter, and that's a lot. They'll flip sides, and Baker will come to the ball on their own 45. 2nd down and 11. Carlos De La Rosa split wide for Baker. Gambleton takes the snap, inside handoff to Bloomer, and a heck of a play right there. Wow, Cesar Rodriguez. Big time play. 3rd and 11 right there. This has been a trying year for all sports in Oregon, across the United States. And tonight, LeGrand honored their seniors, and the seniors on this team are Peyton Cooper, Joe Barnes, Anton Evans, Casey Cornford, and Lucas Shalin. Looks like a timeout.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
Timeout, Baker. 11:15 left in the second quarter. Baker's got the ball on their own 45, and it's 3rd and 11. The good thing about this LeGrand team too is moving forward, not to overlook this year by any means, but moving forward, the juniors and sophomore classes are loaded. I mean, there's tons. We only have 5 seniors on this team, but there's a ton of juniors and a ton of sophomores, and those guys are itching to get in this lineup and play. So the future looks bright. I mean, this year's looked bright as well. 3-0, a win here would mean an undefeated season, essentially. Carlos Carlos De La Rosa in motion. Gambleton takes the snap, drops back. Looking for De La Rosa down the left side. Incomplete. 3rd and 11 on their own 45.
Center for De La Rosa. Chase Scow defending for the Tigers, along with Joe Barnes.
Speaking of sophomores, that's a sophomore right there, Jay Scow, that was in on that play. I mean, this team, that sophomore class is quite phenomenal too. I mean, you got Sam Chachis, Jay Scow. I mean, there's tons of them. Those are the guys that went to the Little League regionals down in San Bernardino. Gambleton takes the snap, drops back, looking for De La Rosa down the right side. Incomplete. 4th and 11.
Gambleton's pass intended for De La Rosa is incomplete.
Both offenses struggling to get things going. Early penalties. It's a rivalry game. Somebody's going to have to shake the cobwebs off and make something happen here.
Tigers will take over on the Bulldog 45-yard line.
This field too, this turf here at Eastern at Community Stadium is absolutely beautiful. It really is. LeGrand takes over on downs. Cooper under center. Hands off inside to Huxell. About a 5-yard gain on 1st down. Makes it 2nd and 5. Tigers on Baker's 40. LeGrand's looking to put a little drive together here and get some momentum going this game. Everybody that's watching, just want to thank LeGrand High School. Everybody involved here are the tech guy, Alex McCaddy. He's been streaming these games. BC, Brent Clapp Productions, all of our sponsors for everything. I mean, I'll mention them more later. Another penalty. Looks like we're going to walk it back.
Delay a game on
the Tigers, and that'll make it 2nd and 11. Our sponsors, though, Eoni, Grand Ron Hospital, Rockin' Sons. Let's see here. Northwest Furniture and Mattress, the one that's been with me the longest. CHD, Buffalo Peak Golf Course. Peyton Cooper keeps it for about a 13-yard run, 1st down LeGrand. State Farm Nate Conklin.
Ball spotted at the Bulldog 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers.
Tigers got it 1st and 10 on the Baker 33. Cooper goes under center. Inside handoff to Huxell. Nothing getting started for the Tigers there. About a 1-yard gain, half a yard gain, 2nd down and 10.
Carry up the middle, stop at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 10.
This LeGrand, the line is definitely smaller than last year. There's no doubt about that. A little bit younger of a team. These guys, they'll mature, and it's a little bit different look for LeGrand this year. Cooper takes the snap. That Baker defensive line been tough. Tackled by Jake Wright for Baker, and that makes it 3rd and 12.
Well, at 2 brings up 3rd and 12 for the Tigers from the Bulldog 35-yard line.
LeGrand's got to get something going here. Let's get some momentum. 8:30 left in the second period. We have no score. Cooper takes the snap, drops back. Incomplete. Pass was intended for 26, Braden Karsten. That'll make for a 4th down. We got a player down on the field. Football's a tough sport, man. I always like to tell, I used to coach middle school football, and I always tell everyone, like, that middle school is about the age where you decide if you really want to play football or not. Or the first time you get the snot knocked out of you, like literally knocked out of you, that's when you know if you want to play football or not. LeGrand back to punt, trying to pin Baker. And it's going to go through the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10, Baker.
Sam Chachas kick goes into the end zone. That'll bring the ball out to, I believe, the 20-yard line of the Bulldogs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Baker.
Baker will have it. 8 minutes to go in the second period. 1st and 10 on their own 20. Gamble back, takes the snap. He's going to keep it. Gets outside for about a 4-yard gain.
Hamilton is met by Kobe Hibbert.
Tackle made by Braden Carson on the outside. It'll be 2nd and 5, Baker. And like I said, once again, don't message me or anything like that if I get somebody's name wrong. This is the first game of the year here at home, and I'm spotting for myself, so cut Doddsy a little bit of slack here. Baker comes to the line, 2nd and 5. Hamilton takes the snap, inside handoff to Bloomer. LeGrand's offensive line gets in, and big play by number 26, Braden Carson.
Number 2, Logan Williams.
That'll make it 3rd and long.
Carson, the first one to be there.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Both teams' offenses are sputtering a little bit. I love the rivalry here. Like I spent a little bit of time digging around on social media this week. There's been a little bit of smack talking between parents, players. I mean, it's just it's a rivalry, and it's football, and it's football in April. Football in April. Whoever thought? You know, it should be 20 degrees colder here right now, and it should be like October or November. But with this pandemic, we're playing football in April, ladies and gentlemen, which is, at least we're playing it. Yep. LeGrand, sports-wise, the next season for the high schools it's really weird. They're going to play spring sports next, so we'll have baseball, softball, track and field. I believe golf is a spring sport here in LeGrand. And then at the end of the year, we will have winter sports. So I don't know why or who decided they were going to do it like that, but it is what it is. And so your next sports on deck are going to be your spring sports for LeGrand and for Baker. I mean, for everybody in Oregon. It's just it's what the OSAA decided, and that's how it's going to be. 3rd and 7, Baker on their own 22. Hamilton in the gun. That's going to be a false start on Baker. We're going to move it back 5 yards. 3rd and 12. A lot of penalties. This game's been sloppy. I mean, we can probably blame it on a short season, not having the regular, camp and practice, and I mean, although these guys are Baker's 5. This is their 6th game of the year. LeGrand's 4th. Baker comes to the line. Gambleton takes the snap. He drops back. Throws over the head of Caleb Meyer on the outside, and that'll be 4th and 12. Baker will punt.
Excuse me, Caleb Meyer.
Thank you to everybody that's tuning in on EO Alive TV, LeGrand School District Facebook page, LeGrand Activities and Athletics page. We appreciate you, and we're glad that we can make this happen. The Baker punt is picked up at the 49. It'll be 1st and 10, LeGrand on their own 49. This Tiger offense has got to get something going right here. It's
1st and 10, Tigers.
We've had a pretty sloppy first half so far, and that's not very in line with a Macamoyle football team. So look for LeGrand to tighten this up. Peyton Cooper back in the shotgun. Keeps it. Gets about a yard. It'll be 2nd down. The LeGrand offensive line is really going to have to step up and control the trenches and really take over this game.
Cooper McGarrett, the middle for a gain of 1.
I wish you guys could see the view that I have right now. Wow. I'll bet you every team that visits and sits in this press box says that exact same thing. Like, this is one of the best views in the country in college football, high school football, right here from this press box. Cooper takes the snap. Inside handoff to Carson, and it's about a 9-yard gain. We're looking at probably close to 3rd and a yard or so. 3rd and 1, LeGrand. There's a dog on the field. There's no dogs allowed in Community Stadium, so I don't know how that dog got in here, but it's running around and ain't even on a leash. 3rd and 1, LeGrand. Big play right here for the LeGrand offense. Cooper takes the snap, fakes the handoff inside, swings it to Carson. 1st down, LeGrand out of bounds. 5 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the first half. We were knotted at 0.
1st down, Tigers.
1st and 10, LeGrand. There's quite a few fans here tonight. It's pretty awesome. Everybody's got masks on and is socially distanced. Cooper goes under center. Fakes the handoff. He's being chased outside. Pass is...
Cooper's pass is complete to Joe Barnes.
Complete to Barnes for no gain. 2nd and 10.
10 for the Tigers.
Once again, like the sponsors, thank you, EO&I, CHD, Grand Ron Town Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Rock & Sons Tire and Auto, Buffalo Peak, State Farm, Nate Conklin. We appreciate you guys. Cooper in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back. Whoa, that pass is intercepted on the Baker 20.
Pass is intercepted by number 2, Carlos De La Rosa.
It was picked off by Carlos De La Rosa for Baker, and it'll be 1st and 10. Bulldogs with 5 minutes to go in the second half, or second period. First half's been, I mean, just turnover and penalty laden. Baker's offense takes the field. Gambleton takes the snap. It's snapped over his head. The ball's on the ground. And it looks like LeGrand's going to come up with that. Another turnover. LeGrand gets the fumble recovery. Recovered by number 2, Logan Williams. 1st and 10, LeGrand on the Baker 12.
1st and 10, Tigers.
Big turnover for the Tigers. Now they got to get something going on the offensive end right here. This is the opportunity. This Tiger offense has sputtered a little bit. Let's see if we can get something going right here. Carson in motion. Cooper takes the snap, keeps it, runs it up the middle, breaks free. Touchdown, LeGrand. Peyton Cooper, 12-yard scamper for the first touchdown of the game, and LeGrand takes the lead 6-0. Evans on for the extra point for LeGrand. He's wearing number 7 tonight in honor of Casey Cornford, who left early to go to the military. And it's senior night, so Anton's wearing Casey's number. Extra point is good. 7-0 Tigers. 4:49 left in the second quarter. And LeGrand is up 7-0.
With 4:49 to go in the first half, your Tigers 7, Bulldogs 0.
So I do a sports show on EO Alive on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 5:30. It drops, and I feature all kinds of local athletes, EOU kids. I've had Baker kids on my show. I've had LeGrand kids on my show. I bring back local legends. I've had Eric Trice, Carly Coffey, Jenny Mapes Brogdon. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5:30 p.m. on EO Alive TV. You can watch it on our website. You can watch it on YouTube, and you can also watch it on our Facebook page. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5:30 p.m.
Back deep for the Bulldogs.
Evans out to kick off for LeGrand.
And set to kick for the Tigers. Anton Evans.
Man, I love football. It feels like a fall night almost a little bit. It's not quite as cold, but there's a little, there's a little chill in the air, and it's that Eastern Oregon April, it almost feels like fall one day and spring the next, or fall and spring in the same day. Ball is fielded by Gambleton and ran out to the 32 roughly. 1st and 10 Baker. 4:44 left in the second quarter.
Ball spotted at the 25-yard
This
line.
Baker team's real young too, from the looks of it. I mean, they have more seniors than LeGrand, but they look like they have quite a few underclassmen as well. the Mason Van Arsdale, one of their offensive linemen, he's an EOU baseball commit, and he'll be a Mountie next year, which is super exciting. Hopefully we can get a couple of these LeGrand kids into Mountie uniforms next year as well. We got 6 of them from last year that are currently on the football team. We got a couple of them on the baseball team. I love the fact that these local kids are, staying here in Eastern Oregon and playing for the Mounties. Baker takes over after the return by Gambleton. 1st and 10 on the 25. Gambleton in the shotgun. Motion, inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer gets to the outside. And Bloomer with a nice little scamper, about 22 yards for a 1st down for Baker.
Brought down at the Bulldog 45-yard line.
We appreciate everybody that's tuning in, man. This is a big thing. We want to get football out to everybody that can't make it, everybody that couldn't get on the guest list, the road, whenever we can. And eventually, hopefully, we can figure out a way to do road games as well in future years, especially, with just, LeGrand football is big right now. Gambleton under center. He takes inside handoff to Bloomer, and a huge play by Cesar Rodriguez.
No gain on play.
No gain on the run by Bloomer.
2nd and 10 for Baker.
Baker's having trouble on the inside runs, though. They're having a little more success on the outside, and I don't know if their coach is going to figure that out, or hopefully we can. We just want good football here, and Gambleton in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls out to his left looking for Meyer, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Gambleton's pass is incomplete.
Just over 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, and your score 7-0 Tigers. It's been a little bit sloppy of a first half, but LeGrand found a way to get it in late here in the 2nd quarter and took the lead. Had the opportunity today on my show to interview a couple of the LHS volleyball players, Presley Justice and Madison Hanson. That was a great time. Really good stuff there. Gambleton come in the shotgun, takes the snap, inside handoff. Bloomer up the middle. Tackle made by Jay Shao. Another big run for Bloomer. Man, Bloomer's got 2 or 3 20-plus yard runs so far. 1st and 10 Baker on the LeGrand 37. That's that old school play calling, running a dude in every play with the plays. It's you don't see it much anymore. Gambleton in the gun, takes the snap, inside handoff to Bloomer again, and he is stopped short by Cole Jorgensen. Funny, Cole Jorgensen plays the same position that his dad played. His dad was my backup at nose my senior year in high school. So Cole Jorgensen's dad was the backup nose tackle, and then probably took over as nose tackle my senior year in high school. And here's his son playing nose for LeGrand tonight. Gambleton takes the snap, keeps it to the left, gets outside. Oh, and a nice saving tackle by Sam Chachis. Man, another person that I got ties to here, Sam Chachis, man. His dad and I played baseball together. His dad was a senior when I was a sophomore and basically taught me the ropes. You know, I was the only sophomore on the Legion team, and all those seniors took me under their wing and treated me like a little brother, man. And Chach knows that I got the utmost respect for him, and I'm thankful for that dude for sure. Third and 5. Baker's on the grand 31. Minute 47, Baker takes the timeout. Minute 47 left in the second quarter. LeGrand's defense is struggling a little bit right now with the run, and that, we'll see what time tells. We're going to have to figure that out up front. It's crazy when you live in a small town like here. I mean, not only is there always like ties to the home team, but there's also ties to the visiting team. The Van Arsdale kid's dad, he just took the sheriff job in Benton County over in Corvallis. He was a Baker County sheriff's deputy, I believe, and then he was just recently, within the last couple of months, sworn in as the new Benton County sheriff, and I'm sure that's a good addition over there. I lived over on the west side, just like a half an hour away from Corvallis for 20 years, and a lot like LeGrand in that little pocket. Gambleton takes the snap, inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer still on his feet, gets roughly 10, 12, first down Baker.
Scale with the stop.
Minute 34 left in the second period. The clock's going right now too, so Baker's got to manage this clock if they want to score here. LeGrand's front four have to really step up right now and control that line of scrimmage. Gambleton in the gun takes the snap. Outside handoff to Bloomer, and Bloomer for another 8-10 yards. My bad, that's Hobson in at quarterback for Baker.
Carson make the stop for the
I hope I haven't been calling him the wrong name the whole game.
Well, looks like we have first and 10 for the Bulldogs.
If I have, that's my bad. Paul Hobson in the gun. Bloomer set in the backfield. 55 seconds left, second quarter. Pass outside. Well covered by LeGrand, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 from 2nd and 7.
Jay Scow to stop for the Tigers.
I mean, it can't. Yeah, 2nd and 6. Baker's threatening. 30 seconds left. Second quarter. LeGrand needs a big stop right here. Hobson intercepted by LeGrand. Big interception by the Tigers. Barnes with the interception right near the goal line and right here at the end of the second quarter. That's a huge play for the Tigers. Huge play. Let's go. I'm assuming LeGrand will just run the ball here and get us to halftime with a 7-0 lead. 20 seconds left in the second quarter, 7-0 LeGrand. Got to be careful with the ball down here in the danger zone. You know, you're inside the 5. You just run the ball here or take a knee and let's go to the half. Cooper goes under center here. And he will just take a knee, and that'll be the end of the first half. 7-0 Tigers. It's been a little bit of a sloppy first half, but, you know, it's to be kind of expected. It's been a really weird year. Your Tigers, you know, 7-0. And we expected this to be kind of a grudge match and kind of a, you know, duke 'em out type of match, and that's what it is so far. I mean, LeGrand just happened to get on the board first, and it's 7-0 Tigers at the half. I will be back at the end of halftime. Welcome back. Man, I'm so glad we got a football season this year. This is Friday Night Lights in April. LeGrand's coming back from halftime, led onto the field by Cooper, Jorgensen. Like I said in the first half, bear with me a little bit on names. This is the first game of the year here at home for the Tigers, and we got about 3 minutes left in the first, or at halftime. So I'll be right back. Join you for the kickoff for the third quarter. Here we go. Second half, LeGrand will kick off. The first half was a little bit sloppy. There was a lot of penalties. Neither team seemed to find their rhythm. LeGrand scored once, 7-0 Tigers to start this second half.
Back to receive for the Bulldogs to start the second half.
Anton Evans will kick off for LeGrand.
Being set to kick for the Tigers, Anton Evans.
Gambleton and Meyer back to receive for Baker, I believe. And the second half is underway. Wow, what a boot there. That kid's got a boot on him. Through the end zone, touchback. It'll be 1st and 10, Baker on their own 20. This game's it's going to be won in the trenches. Whoever controls the offensive and defensive line is going to win this game. Baker is not by any means out of this game. It's a 7-point game. It's one possession. Looks like Meyer in at quarterback now for Baker. Inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer's having himself a night, man. Another 17 yards for him. It'll be 1st and 10. Baker on their own 37. So I believe this is the 3rd quarterback of the night for Baker.
1st and 10, Baker.
I think we've seen Gambleton. I think we've seen Hobson, and now we see Caden Meyer. And like I said, his dad is an LHS grad. Or I could be possibly wrong there. It's really hard to see the numbers. I don't have a spotter.
Gambleton with the carry. Braden Carson with the stop for the Tigers.
Braden Carson with the tackle for LeGrand. It'll be 2nd and 7. I'm trying to get the number for Baker's quarterback right now. It's hard to see from where I'm sitting, and I apologize for that. It's not Meyer. Meyer's running the play in. I do believe that's still Hobson at quarterback, number 8. Takes the snap, inside handoff. It is not. It is Drake Harper. It's number 16, and this is Bloomer. Breaks it out the outside. Another 1st down for Baker on a long run by Gage Bloomer. So the quarterback for Baker right now is Drake Harper, number 16. I do believe I've finally seen his number. My apologies for the mix-up. Baker drives the ball inside LeGrand territory, and it'll be 1st and 10 on the LeGrand 27. Motion by Baker. Harper takes the snap, keeps it himself and goes to the outside. Another 10 yards for Baker. It'll be another 1st down. Chains are moving. 1st and 10 Baker on their on the LeGrand 22. Yeah, the whole spotting thing's tough from up here in the bird's nest. It's just usually you have somebody sitting next to you telling you numbers, and I'm doing it myself, and I don't see very well anyway, so half the time I'm going to be guessing. Harper with the inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer up the middle. Flag on the play. Touchdown, Baker. Looks like that's going to come back. Looks like a holding on Baker, and we'll probably bring that touchdown off the board. Holding on Baker. We'll walk it back, and it'll be a repeat of 1st down. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in. This is a huge opportunity for not only us, but for the high school too, to just put games in people's houses, especially during the pandemic, and let people watch this on TV or however you're watching it on your phone. And we're thankful that the high school got us involved. And Harper with the inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer has definitely been Baker's workhorse so far. He's been highly effective, and that defensive front for LeGrand is going to have to really step up here in the second half. 2nd and 11, Baker. They got the ball on the LeGrand 23. 9:14 left in the 3rd quarter. 7-0 Tigers. Harper in the gun. Another inside handoff to Bloomer. He gets about 2, and it'll be 3rd down and roughly 8.
Along with Braden Carson with the stop from the Tigers.
Baker offense is starting to get things going on the ground, and that means that this Tiger defense is going to have to step up, meet the challenge.
3rd and 8, Bulldogs.
Harper out of the gun. That's a false start. Let's see what they're going to put that on LeGrand, so that'll be a defensive offsides on LeGrand. We'll walk 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 4. 8:24 left in the, or 8:23 left in the third quarter. 7-0 Tigers. 3rd and 4. Ball's on roughly the 11-yard line. Baker's making a charge here. LeGrand needs to step up. Harper in the gun. Keeps it. Runs it to the left. Looks like first down Bulldogs. Baker will have it 1st and goal on the LeGrand 5. Man, all these refs out here, they come up in the press box at halftime. They're all local dudes that have been in this valley or Baker or Pendleton for like forever. I mean, I recognize every single one of them. A lot of them refereed sports when I was in high school, and that was 24 years ago. These guys just stick around. Harper takes snap, inside handoff to Bloomer, touchdown Bulldogs. Bloomer scores on the 6-yard scamper, and Baker's on the board. We got a match. I mean, it's a knock 'em down, drag 'em out football game. Nothing less than expected on a Friday night. LeGrand and Baker. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that led up to this game. A lot of smack talking. As it should be with rivals. I mean, that's part of it. You know, like extra point is no good for Baker. 7:22 left in the third quarter. 7-6 Tigers.
7:22 left in the third period. Your Tigers 7.
It's so cool to see fans in the stands. I come to the Eastern football games as a member of the media, and I was literally, besides the cameramen that were sitting in the stands, there was nobody else in the stands. All the fans lined the north fence and out here in the tailgate zone. And speaking of tailgate, just a few minutes ago I smelt lighter fluid, and that means that somebody was firing up a barbecue in this general vicinity. And I'm on this Metrim diet right now. I haven't had like real food like that in like 9 days, and so it's like real food is like my lights go pring, you know. It's just one of those things. Thank you to Metrim too. They're one of our sponsors, and they're giving me the guidance to lose some weight, and that's much appreciated. So Baker will kick off with 7:22 left in the third. Gambleton tees it up. It's crazy. I forget. A lot of times I forget how in this level of high school football that kids play like multiple positions. You might have a guy playing quarterback and safety. Rodriguez with the return for the Tigers, and the Tigers will start on their own 32, 1st and 10. 7:16 left in the third quarter. 7-6 Tigers.
Ball spot on the Tiger 33-yard line. 1st and 10 LeGrand.
Let's see if LeGrand can come, answer. I mean, Baker didn't have much trouble running the ball down the field there. Bloomer has been incredible. He's broken numerous long runs. We're going to have to get that figured out. Tigers are going to have to get that figured out, or he's going to come right back out and do the same thing. Cooper under center. Rolls out to his right. Looking long. Incomplete pass intended for,
Cooper's pass is incomplete.
I believe,
intended for Rodriguez. That's inspired.
That was intended for Anton Evans. 2nd and 10. I had Peyton Cooper on the sports show a few weeks ago, and he worked for this starting quarterback job. It wasn't just given to him, and he's a quiet kid, but he's got great work ethic. Handoff to Carson. Carson breaks free. 10-yard scamper for Carson, and that's a first down for your Tigers.
Andrew Zeller's the first Bulldog there to make the hit.
Braden Carson's a state champion wrestler. He was on the state championship team last year for football. I mean, wow. That family, that Carson family, Elena Carson's a softball player up at EOU. They're phenomenal. They're athletes. Cooper in the gun. Motion. Outside. Not much going there for the Tigers. Carried by Barnes. It'll be 3rd down and oh no, they got a first down. So it's a first down. 1st and 10 LeGrand. On their own 45, 6:15 left in the 3rd quarter. LeGrand just needs to find a way to keep moving the ball up the field, keep the offense on the field as long as possible. Like I said just a little bit ago, if I mess up on a name or a number, forgive me. Carson in motion. Ooh, dangerous pass by Cooper. Incomplete to Anton Evans, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. I see Orv Goddard in the stands. I talked to him before the game. Long time. I mean, how much time did he spend in LeGrand football? And this is the first time I haven't seen him down there on the sidelines in a long time. Looking forward to. I'm going to do a little piece on Orv Goddard here coming up when COVID lets me, and you pay attention for that because it's going to be cool. Cooper. Oh, a nice catch by Carson over the middle for the LeGrand first down. Man, Braden Carson plays a lot bigger than he is, man. He's a phenomenal athlete. First down, Tigers, 5:42 left in the 3rd quarter. Still holding on to that 1-point lead. If you guys are listening, if you don't mind, give this a like and a share, especially if you're on Facebook. Even on the LeGrand School District Facebook or on the LeGrand Athletics and Activities. If you don't mind, like it, share it. You know, that's what helps pay the bills, man. Cooper in the gun. A plethora of Baker jerseys in the backfield, and Cooper will go down at the hands of Jake Wright for Baker, and it'll be 2nd and 14 or 2nd and 11. Close. 14-11. What's the difference? Scoreboard says 2nd and 12, so wrong 3 times. LeGrand's got to get the ball moving here. 4:39 left in the 3rd quarter. Cooper in the gun. Huxall in the backfield with him. Tough pass broken up by Jake Eskew for Baker, and that'll bring up 3rd and 12. Speaking of Buffalo Peak, one of our sponsors, I'll bet you it was a nice day out at the Peak today. It was probably a little windy, but it was a nice day today.
Timeout, Tigers.
Timeout, LeGrand. 4:26 left in the 3rd quarter, and they're holding on to a 1-point lead. take this time to thank our sponsors again. Northwest Furniture and Mattress. Man, go see the Daggets. It's the big red rocking chair right on Elm, downtown LeGrand. Rock & Sons Tire and Auto. If you need your car worked on, if you need tires, whatever, go see JB and the boys. Eoni. I mean, we wouldn't have our super fast internet down at the studio if it wasn't for Eoni. We thank you. Grand Law Hospital. They got the gala, the foundation benefit coming up. Pay attention for that. It'll be live streamed. They're going to do a little thing on next Friday night. Pat Flynn. It'll be exciting. Raise some money for the hospital and I mean, last year they did the X-ray machine. Cooper in the shotgun, the snap. He looks left. Looks like Scow open, and Sam Chachis on the outside with the reception, and that'll be first and goal. LeGrand on their own 10, on the Baker 10. What a catch by Chachis, man. He's only a sophomore, and that's part of that sophomore group that I was telling you about. These kids are legit, man. These sophomore kids, they're the group that played in the regionals for the Little League World Series. They're just a bunch of athletes, man, and I'm looking forward to the years to come with those guys. Cooper in the shotgun. Huxall. Carson in motion, and another flag. It's going to be penalties on LeGrand. We'll walk it back 5 yards and reset, and it'll be 1st and 15. 3:52 left in the third quarter. 7-6 Tigers. I've been telling these LeGrand kids when they're on the show, you know, like when I have them on my sports show, back in the days, we always used to say, what kind of day is it? And then everybody would answer, it's a great day to be a fighting Tiger. And I'm trying to get them to bring that back. Cooper under center. Outside handoff to Carson, and it pretty much goes for a gain of 1. And it'll be 2nd and 14. If LeGrand wants to take control of this game, they really need to put some points on the board right here. 2nd and 18. 2nd and goal. 2nd and 18. Big thank you to Nate Conklin, State Farm. I mean, he sponsors our weather show, and he's always there when we need a sponsorship, and we appreciate him. Cooper takes the snap, rolls out to his left. He's looking to the end zone, and once again, that Baker defensive front breaks through and brings Cooper down in the backfield, sacked by number 75, Jake Wright, and it'll be 3rd and 26, 3rd and goal for LeGrand from the 26-yard line. 2:43 left in the third quarter. Another one of our sponsors, CHD here in LeGrand. Every 2 weeks we do a COVID update, and CHD also sponsors our news roundup, and we appreciate them, and our relationship with them has been great. Cooper takes the snap, rolls out to his right, pass is caught for a gain of roughly 8. Joe Barnes with the reception. It'll be 4th and goal from the 20 for your Tigers. This is a big play right here. Cooper comes out, comes to the sideline, talking to McEmoyle, getting the play. This is a big play right here. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Got to reach down deep and figure out something here. Let's go. Huxall in the backfield. Cooper in the gun. Rolls back. Ball's up and tipped. Incomplete. It'll be Baker ball on the 20. That Baker defensive line is breaking through every time. and Cooper's just hasn't had time to pass the ball. You can't throw when there's 4 guys in your face every single play. LeGrand's got to tighten up that offensive line and keep that defense at bay. Baker will take over on downs. 1:27 left in the third quarter. LeGrand's holding on to a 1-point lead, 7-6. Tune in to our weekly news roundup, too, on Friday nights at 6 o'clock. We release our news for the week, and basically we just release a bunch of stories. It's hosted by Bob Cavanaugh and Bree Troutman, and they're excellent. Our producer / scriptwriter Alex McCadden does a great job with that. The first down play for Baker, they get about 1 on the Bloomer carry, and it'll be 2nd and 9 on their own 20. Well, they got 3. I am blind, or the refs are spotting the ball weird. We'll give them a little leeway, though. It's a little chilly out there. Harper in the gun for Baker. Takes the snap, keeps it himself, runs it up the middle. Breaks free to the outside. And another flag on the field after the roughly 20-yard scamper by Harper. Tentatively a first down for Baker. We'll see what this flag brings. It's a hold on the offense, so it's going to come back, and we'll replay the down. Anyways, what I was talking about with the great day to be a fighting Tiger thing, like for a long time in huddles, all the players, you ask, what kind of day is it? It's a great day to be a fighting Tiger. So I've been talking to these kids, these high school kids, and trying to get them to bring it back, and I've got commitments from a lot of them, and hopefully we bring that back, because that was a huge part of Tiger culture back in the days. Harper in the gun, quick pitch out to Bloomer, and he is brought down just past the first down marker by Cesar Rodriguez, and it looks like it's going to be a first down Baker. 1st and 10 Baker on their own 30. 4 seconds left in the third quarter. LeGrand Tigers are holding on to that 1-point lead, 7-6. The difference in the game is a missed PAT, and that's it. I mean, Baker has definitely outgained us in yards on the ground. End of third quarter, 7-6 LeGrand. We're on the home stretch. Friday night lights. It is beautiful out here at Community Stadium, and I got word just a little bit ago that EOU women's volleyball was up 2-0 against Bushnell in the semifinals of the CCC Conference Championships. The winner will take on, I believe, Corbin tomorrow at 4 p.m. right here at EOU. They stream it online. Go to EOUsports.com and check it out. So we'll reset and we'll start the fourth quarter. It's just been a grudge match. It's been in the trenches. Baker's defensive line has been phenomenal. We're having a little bit of trouble with them. We've been really, really good though on defense as well. Bloomer's been tough, and we've had some big turnovers. And let's just try to hold on here. This defense for LeGrand needs to make something happen right now. It's 1st and 10. Baker's got the ball on their own 30. And we got 12 minutes to go here at Community Stadium. And this game's still up in the air. It's a 1-point game. It's literally one possession, 1 point. I mean, Harper on the option to Bloomer breaks it to the outside for a gain of about 12 and a first down for the Bulldogs.
Stop for the Tigers. Ball is spotted in the Bulldog 41. Be first and 10, Baker.
Now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen with games after this. I've heard a bunch of different rumors, so I don't want to speculate, but there is a possibility that there could be another football game this year or a couple, and I don't know the exact details of how that's going to happen, but I'll keep you guys updated. Tune into my sports show, and I'll keep it. Harper on the keeper. He runs it up the middle. We got a flag on the field. This is going to come back. This is going to be a touchdown, about a 55-yard touchdown scamper for Harper, but this is coming back. It looks like it's going to be a hold on the Bulldogs. From the actions on the field, yeah, it's going against Baker. We're bringing this back. Yep. Big break for LeGrand right there. That would have been a game changer, and LeGrand gets a break. It's cool to see a bunch of sophomores starting too and playing. My senior year in high school, there wasn't a lot of sophomores even on the team. And, I mean, I think that has to do with the pandemic and not as many kids playing football. But the crazy thing is not as many kids play sports nowadays either. It's I don't know if it's technology or what it is, but there's just not as many kids playing sports nowadays. Harper in the gun, takes the snap, inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer breaks it to the outside. And Bloomer gets about 4, roughly the 5 that they lost on the hold, and it'll be second and about 10, Baker. 10:58 left in the fourth quarter, 7-6 Tigers. We are on the home stretch at Community Stadium, and we couldn't ask for anything more. It's a one-point game, 10 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Harper's in the gun for Baker. He drops back. Ball's in the air. Looking for Meyer down the left side, and it's incomplete. And they're going to throw a late flag on LeGrand on a pass interference. It's going to be pass interference on LeGrand, unfortunately. That flag was awfully late. Awfully late. Wow. Yeah, pass interference on the Tigers. These Tigers, these guys are going to move directly into baseball, and baseball season, softball season, track and field season for some of them, and this sophomore group is the group that played down in San Bernardino when they were in Little League. Harper takes the snap, keeps it himself around the right side. Another flag. There has been a lot of flags in this game, and from where that flag was thrown, I'm going to assume it's another hold on Baker. I mean, it would almost have to be where that flag was thrown. It's confirmed holding on Baker. We'll walk it back 5, and it'll be a repeat of first down. First and 15. Baker's got the ball on the LeGrand 49. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeGrand is clinging to a 1-point lead. Harper in the gun. Bloomer in the backfield. Myers spread out wide to the left. Inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer runs for about 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 5. Baker. 2nd and 6. 9:52 left. Carson a little beat up on the play, and he'll come to the sideline and get some attention. Baker comes to the line, down by a point. Bloomer set in the backfield. Harper ready for the snap. Harper keeps up the middle and is dropped at the line of scrimmage by number 51, Cole Jorgensen. Big play right there. Big play. Cole Jorgensen's a catcher in baseball, and he's looking to play at the next level baseball-wise. I'm not sure about football, but I know baseball-wise he wants to play at the collegiate level somewhere, and he's got the tools, man. The kid's good. Baker's 3rd and 6. Baker on the LeGrand 40. 9:03 left in the 4th quarter. Harper passes outside, and it is incomplete, and that'll bring up a big 4th down. 4th and 6. You have to go for it here. I mean, you might punt. I go for it. I'm a risk taker. It's 4th and 6. You got it on the LeGrand 40. Yeah, you basically got to go for this here. 8:56 left in the 4th quarter. Baker doesn't have a choice. You're probably going to see Bloomer. I mean, I would imagine we're probably going to see Bloomer with the ball here. This front 4 for LeGrand is going to have to step up and make a big play. Harper in the gun. Bloomer comes up to the front. Harper keeps. Harper breaks free to the outside. And touchdown Bulldogs. Baker goes up 12-7. This game is far from over, folks. I mean, it's a 1-possession game, and LeGrand just has to get that offense going, and we turn this right back around. Baker's been good on the ground, man. Their offensive rushing attack has been real good. If I was Baker, I would just run the ball every play right now. Baker will go for 2 here to make it a 7-point lead. Harper takes the snap. He runs it up the middle himself, and he's in. 14-7 Bulldogs. 8:46 left in the 4th quarter.
8:46 to go in the 4th quarter. Baker 14, your Tigers 7.
LeGrand's got to get something going here on offense. It's crunch time, and Tigers got to get something going. Another one of the shows that we have on EO Live TV, on our Facebook, on our YouTube, on our website. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. we do a morning show that's live, hosted by BC and myself, Dodsey, and we bring on all kinds of guests. I mean, we've had Matt Scarfo, we've had Kevin Loveland, we've had Dana, the Peak Pro, my boy. We've had Tim Seidel. We've had Patrick Flynn. We've had numerous guests. If I'm leaving somebody out, I'm sorry, I can't remember. I interview and have so many people on my shows that I can't remember them all. Baker will kick off here. 8:46 left in the 4th with a 7-point lead. Short kick by Baker, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. So the kick goes out of bounds by Baker. LeGrand will get the ball on the 35-yard line to start this drive with 8:46 left in the fourth quarter. You are watching this either on Eastern Oregon Alive TV, LeGrand School District website page, or LeGrand High School Athletics and Activities page, and we appreciate you for tuning in. I haven't had a chance to call a game this year, and I love this, man. I love it. It's awesome. Calling a game for I'm an alum. I graduated in '97. I played football at LeGrand, and this is big. Oh, they forgot to get the tee off the field. The tee guy, he's sleeping on the job. I sleep on the job sometimes too. I'm not talking bad about him because I'm just as guilty. Cooper in the gun. Snaps high. He handles it, runs it up the middle, and that Baker defensive front, that was led by Cole Richards. Man, that Baker defensive front has been good all game.
Richards in right. Stop for the Bulldogs.
Loss of about
2nd and 12, LeGrand.
2 for LeGrand, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. 8:22 left in the fourth quarter. LeGrand down by a touchdown. This offensive line has got to take control of this game right now. Cooper in the gun. Barnes in motion. Low snap. Inside handoff, reverse. Tackles made by Jake Eskew in the backfield, and that'll be another loss for LeGrand.
16 for the Tigers.
3rd and roughly 17. LeGrand's got to get something going. I mean, we're running out of time here. 7:42 left in the fourth quarter. Down by a touchdown. LeGrand comes to the line. Cooper in the gun. Huxall to his right. Here comes Baker again. Deep ball down the right side and just out of Chachis' reach.
Pass intended for Chachis is incomplete.
We're looking at 4th and 17, and this is where you bring on your punt team. I mean, you can't go for it here. You're trapped down in your own, inside your own 30. You got to get the ball out of here, and so LeGrand will punt. 4th and 17, down by 7. Looks like Rodriguez on the punt for LeGrand. It's a good punt. Spiral. Ooh, it takes a Baker bounce, and LeGrand will touch it dead at the Baker 45, and Baker will take over. 1st and 10. 7:08 left in the fourth quarter. Baker Bulldogs 14, LeGrand 7.
On the spot, Bulldog 45-yard line, be first down, Baker.
Another one of the shows that we do at Eastern Oregon Alive TV is EO Talks. The most recent one, Alex McCadden sat down with Representative Bobby Levy. You can just scroll down, or you can go to the playlist on YouTube and watch it. Give it a like if you want to. Inside handoff to Bloomer, and Bloomer gets about 3-4. And it'll be 2nd and 6, Baker. 7:02 left in the fourth quarter. Another hold on Baker, so that'll bring that back. It'll end up being a loss of roughly around 9 for Baker. It'll be 1st and 15. And Baker will have the ball on their own 40. Oh, my bad. A loss of about 14. See, that's how long it's been since I've been around football, called football. I wanted to make a holding a 5-yard penalty. It's a 10-yard penalty. 1st and 19. Baker comes to the line. Harper in the gun. Bloomer to his left. Inside handoff to Bloomer. Bloomer breaks it to the outside.
Bloomer with the carry over the right side. He's brought down by.
Bloomer runs for roughly 5, and it'll be 2nd and 14.
About 4 on the carry, brings up
6:36 left in the quarter. This is the 4th quarter. This is crunch time. Tigers are down by a touchdown. Baker has dominated on the ground and up front this game. This defensive front for LeGrand has got to step this up right now, and let's go. Harper in the gun. Takes it himself around the right side. And he's met by a sea of Tiger jerseys, including Logan Williams in on the tackle for LeGrand, and it'll be 3rd and 13. 5:43 left in the 4th quarter. We're getting down to crunch time, boys, and this LeGrand defense needs a turnover or a stop right here and get the offense back on the field. Baker's offensive line comes to the line. Harper in the gun. Inside handoff. Bloomer to the breaks it out to the right side. Down the sidelines. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Rodriguez and Williams with the stop for the Tigers.
Baker's ground game has been tough for the Tigers to manage tonight. Bloomer has been a force on the field.
The Tiger 33-yard line.
To everybody listening out there, follow us on EO Alive. EO Alive on our Facebook page. Give us a follow. Instagram, eoalive.tv. Harper, hands off, fumble. Baker recovers. Bloomer right back on the ball. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 12. 4:33 left in the 4th quarter. LeGrand down by a touchdown. This is what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a trenches battle, and that's what we got. We got a 1-possession game right now. We're coming down to the wire. Harper takes it himself. He runs out to the outside. He's got some wheels. We got a hold on the outside, and they did throw the flag. Thank you. That was a definite hold. I saw it from way up here in the booth. And it'll be holding on Meyer on the outside, and we're going to bring that back. There have been a ton of penalties in this game. If I had to guess, I'm guessing close to 20, and that's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of penalties. 4:02 left in the 4th quarter, 14-7 Baker. The Bulldogs have been on the ground. They've just controlled the tempo of the game. And not to say that our Tigers aren't out of it by any means. There's still a lot of football left. We just need to figure out a way to make a stop right now.
Tiger 18-yard line, be 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Baker comes to the line. Harper in the gun. Bloomer to his left. Bloomer up the middle. Not much going there on that carry for Bloomer. He gets roughly 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7. Baker's knocking at the door. 3:26 left in the 4th. We need some Tiger magic right now. Let's go. There's that old school style of play calling, having the player run it in. It doesn't hurt you when you have the lead, but it does hurt you when you're behind. Harper takes the snap out of the gun, keeps it himself, runs it up the middle, and he will get about 3. And we're looking at 3rd and 5. So this Tiger defense needs a stop right now. 2:38 left in the 4th quarter. Down by a touchdown. 3rd and 5. Baker comes to the line. Harper in the gun. Bloomer to his left. Harper keeps it himself again. And that looks like a first down for Baker. Baker's inside the 10, and they'll have the ball 1st and goal from the 6 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Your Tigers are down by a touchdown. Baker, Harper in the gun. He keeps it himself again. They are running the same plays over and over and over again, and it's working. About a 5-yard run for Harper. It'll be 2nd and goal for Baker on the 1. On the 2. LeGrand needs something big to happen right now. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. I do believe that LeGrand has timeouts left, and we haven't started using them yet. Harper takes the snap, runs it right up the middle, and that's a touchdown for the Bulldogs, and it's 20-7. 1:13 left in the game. Touchdown, Drake Harper. Baker will line up for the extra point with a 6-point lead with 1:13 left in the 4th. No, Baker's going to go for this. They come out in the wishbone. Actually, I think in the shotgun that might be called the pistol. Snap to Harper, up the middle. 2-point conversion's good. Baker goes up 22-7. Well, there's 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. That's tough. LeGrand will receive the ball. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors: Rock & Sons Tire and Auto, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, State Farm, Nate Conklin, EO&I, Grand Ron Hospital, CHD, Buffalo Peak Golf Course. There's some that I'm missing, I know it, and I'm going to feel terrible, but if I did miss anybody, I'll give you guys some extra love in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, if you guys don't mind, give this a like, share it, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, EO Alive TV. Follow us on Instagram, EO Alive TV. Follow me on Instagram. I put a lot of stuff for my sports show and everything at Dodsy Podsy. Baker will kick off here. Short kick, goes out of bounds again, so LeGrand will start with 1:13 left in the 4th quarter, down by 15 on their own 35. Oh, they're going to make Baker re-kick this, actually. So we'll line back up for the kick. So in football, if the ball goes out of bounds on the kickoff, it's a penalty. But you can decline that penalty and take another kickoff, and that's what LeGrand's done. Or actually, I think that you can put it, yeah, you can back them up. It's not declining, it's backing them up on the kickoff, or you can take it at the 35. Baker with the kick. Squib kick down the middle. LeGrand falls on it, and they will start on their own 38. A minute 10 left in the fourth quarter and down by 15. LeGrand's going to need some magic right now.
First and 10 Tigers from their own 38-yard line.
First and 10 Tigers, minute 10 left. Down by 15. Cooper in the gun, Huxall to his left. Barnes split out wide right. Cooper keeps, gets about 8 down the left side, and it'll be 2nd and 2. Minute 3 left. I do believe he got out of bounds. Yeah, he got out of bounds, so minute 3 left. It looks like LeGrand still has 2 timeouts left. LeGrand's going to have to think about putting the ball in the air here. I mean, there's only a minute left. Cooper in the gun. Baker defensive player jumped, and it looks like it's going to be offsides on Baker. That'll be a first down for the Tigers. First down and 5 on the Baker 48. A minute and a second left in the fourth quarter on this beautiful evening out here at Community Stadium. Chachis split out wide right. Cooper in the shotgun. Cooper drops back, rolls to his right. He's looking, nothing happening. Cooper keeps, runs to the left, and is brought down just at about the first down marker for,
Brought down by Zellers.
I believe, a Tigers first down. 44 seconds left, timeout LeGrand.
Timeout Tigers.
This game has been what we expected. I mean, a grudge match, and Baker's just controlled the offense. They've just pounded the ground all game long, and LeGrand just hasn't had an answer for it. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tigers down by 15. With a 2-score game here, you got to put the ball in the air. I mean, you got to take a chance, and maybe a miracle will happen. Huxall to Cooper's left. Barnes split out wide right. Just got to throw something up here and hope somebody comes down with it. Cooper rolls out to his right, chased by 2 Baker defenders, incomplete pass to Barnes, and it'll be 3rd and 1 with 39 seconds left to go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching this. We're glad that we could bring this to the people that aren't able to get out here and watch these games. We appreciate you, Eastern Oregon, and everybody watching. Like I said, this all happens because people watch, share, follow, all that stuff. Chacha split out wide right. Huxall next to Cooper. Cooper in the gun. He rolls back, throws over the middle, and it's intercepted by Baker's. He's trying to run out the clock. Wow. That was intercepted by Baker quarterback Drake Harper. Baker will take over. 28 seconds left in the game, up by 15. 1 timeout remaining for the Tigers, and it's just going through the motions from here. Baker will win this going away 22-7. The Baker offense, the running game is what won them this game. Harper will under center, take the snap, take the knee, and that'll do it. the clock will run out right here, and Baker will win going away 22-7. We appreciate everything. Thank you to our sponsors once again. This isn't possible without them. Buffalo Peak Golf Course, State Farm, Nate Conklin, Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto, EONI, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Grand Ron Hospital, CHD. If I'm leaving some out, sorry. LeGrand will lose at home 22-7, and it was a grudge match, and it was a trenches battle, and Baker's line just took over the game, and Bloomer on the ground for Baker. Phenomenal game. I like the good sportsmanship. Eastern Oregon, everybody watching, we appreciate you. I'm Dodsey, and I'm out.